It was 1986, a morning just like any other. I was in sixth grade. I packed my school bag while my mom prepared our lunch. We rushed outside to the ground where our ride for the day awaited, the mighty Shaktiman truck. Our usual Air Force coach or bus hadn't shown up, and we were a bit disappointed. But the Shaktiman truck, an occasional substitute, always brought a thrill. As we boarded it, we kids started singing Shaktiman Bada Shaitan Haath Mein Beedi Muh Mein Pan. It was a funny song, and though we didn't know who came up with it, it was incredibly popular among us. It goes something like this. Shaktiman Bada Shaitan Haath Mein Beedi Muh Mein Pan. Shaktiman Bada Shaitan Haath Mein Beedi Muh Mein Pan. Like that we used to chant. The truck was massive, and boarding it felt like hiking up a mountain. Its front was painted a red, striking red, giving it the appearance of a giant mouth, which only fueled the hilarity of our song. Despite our grumbling about the truck, the ride was a fun adventure. The school day proceeded like any other. The first 4 periods went by in a blur. Then came the break, and I eagerly opened my lunch box to find my favorite, roti and aloo gobi ki sabji. After the break, we all trudged back to class, preparing ourselves for the usual monotony of social studies. But today was different. Our teacher, a masterful storyteller, began the lesson. She asked us to open the chapter on Angulimal and the 1,000 Anguthas. We took turns reading aloud, and once we finished, she began her explanation. She painted vivid pictures in our minds, describing the terrifying Angulimal, who cut off travelers' thumbs to make a grisly garland. The classroom fell silent with rapt attention. Then she narrated how Buddha, despite warnings, chose to take the path where Angulimal awaited his next victim. The more Angulimal screamed and threatened, the closer Buddha approached with unwavering calm. Finally, Angulimal, moved by Buddha's serenity, surrendered and became a saint. Her storytelling was electric, each word striking me like a bolt of lightning. But she had narrated so many stories before that as well. But this time it was different. When the period ended, I remained in my seat, stunned. The story had ignited something within me, a burning desire to achieve the same calmness and stillness as Buddha. For the next week, I was obsessed. I brought stickers of Buddha and immersed myself in learning about his teachings. This feverish fascination gradually faded over 6 months, but the profound impact of that story never left me. I often wonder what it was about that tale that struck such a deep chord. It felt like a reminder of something long forgotten. Even though my collection of Buddha stickers, the thoughts that I wrote on that day, I had all kept it safe with me until I got married. And afterwards I lost it in the transit at my in-laws' place. I don't know where it went. But that the profound impact of that story never left me. I often wonder what it was about that tale that struck such a deep chord. So now I turn to you. What story has had the most significant impact on your life? Who narrated it to you? And in what circumstances? Share your stories in the comments below. And thank you for staying with me through my tale. Your presence means a lot to me, and I can't wait to hear your stories too. Thank you.